Okay, so here we are in the church. I think we've talked, I hope we've talked to everyone we've needed to talk to. Nello basically told us that she's gonna stay in that area, and that's where Delta is supposed to meet her. But we're somehow connected between the two, so there's that. Delta, go meet her over there, okay? Alright, let's see if it'll let me go see Sarli now. There we go. Lets me out into the map. Excellent. So we can go to the turbine control room, which we couldn't do before. I'm sorry about earlier. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have said something like that. What? You're an ally who wishes to bring stability to this world. No more, no less. That doesn't really matter. You should feel free to talk about whatever you want, not just about our interests. No, I should avoid that. It might influence us both negatively. I wish you wouldn't act so conceited. I'm not looking to become friends with you anyway. I see. Then I apologize. Hello? Hey, it's been a while, Ionisal. Ionisal? Huh? Is someone there? Oh, I'll introduce you. This is Dr. Loam, an acquaintance of mine, although you can't see him. Nice to meet you. Yes, nice to meet you as well. I was worried about what might have happened to you. Huh? Mr. Loam, do you know me? Of course he does. He's the one who woke you up. No, I simply offered information to Ms. Planck, and she was the one who woke you. Thank you both. It was a good thing you woke up, though, Ionisal. If you hadn't, this world would have ended a lot sooner. I didn't really do anything, though. That's not true. Do you know that you were being used by Jill? Yes, for some sort of song magic, right? Ciel N, Ciel Nosurge. A very special piece of song magic. Jill used the Ciel N to use the power of your thoughts and create immense numbers of Charl. She was taking advantage of your broken mind. Broken mind? Oh right, Nello did something to me. I wonder how I managed to wake up. The doctor told me how to fix your heart. Your mind was broken so that Nello might use your power. You were a puppet singing without thinking. So Miss Planck and I split into 12 parts. A program to restore your memories and will to live. Yeah, there's like 12 chapters I think in Ciel Nosurge. Interesting. We sent that, and another 3 for insurance. Memories? Oh, I remember! I was alone and didn't know who I was for a long time, but eventually I started to remember when I lived on Raciella. That was because of you two? Impressive, but expected from one like yourself. Most are not self-aware during memory restoration. I'm just glad it worked. Thank you both for making such an amazing program and bringing me back. Yes, well, welcome back. By the way, Sarli, what's this room? This is the turbine control room. I guess you could call it my hideout. There's a lot of really exciting things here. Of course. I thought you'd appreciate it, as someone who enjoys tinkering with machines. Do you mind if I take a look at some of them? Nope, but be careful. You never know when some old, worn-out thing might pop open violently. I'll be fine. Maybe I can even fix some of them for you. That reminds me. You were quite good at mechanical work too, Ionisal. Huh? Miss Planck, perhaps you should have Ionisal help you with developing Noelia laboratories. Oh, that's a good idea. What do you think, Ionisal? Is it really okay? Of course. Although, I could only really pay you with favors. That's fine. I'm just excited. I haven't built anything in a long time. Really? Well, I'm happy if you're happy. Feel free to drop by whenever you'd like. Guess we can now use this in this shop. Although... Anyway, I've finished my investigation. Is everyone still at the Gnomerai Cathedral? Yes, I think they should be. Okay, I'll go with you. Doctor, I'll be out for a while. I'm leaving the security of this room up to you. I'm not a security system, you know. Alright. I don't think there's anything new to synthesize though, because yeah, I'd already synthesized everything with Delta and Casty. Genius red suit. Just stocking up on some items, just in case. I don't think I need anything else though. We're good. Okay. So we need to go back to the Gnomerai Church. I don't think there's anything here though. No, negative. Okay. Back to the church we go. Or the cathedral rather. Sometimes they call it a church, sometimes they call it a cathedral. You've reached an episode point. To maintain time sync with the other party, it will be placed on standby. This episode will begin after the other party has reached the point. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, we've seen this before. Although something I was reading was, apparently everything you put in level 1 doesn't do anything. So, we might as well just remove it all then. Apparently it just does absolutely nothing. Like, it just doesn't do anything at all. So. Singing frequency up level 1. Ah. Okay, we'll leave it at that. But apparently everything else is fine. It's just that particular one just doesn't do anything, so. Okay. So I guess we've got to zap over to Delta then. And we know where Nello is hiding. Let me just check equipment here real quick. And again, since we know these don't do anything, that's fine. Okay. So let's go and find Nello. I wonder if the Prime Minister is in here too, though. Curious. No, he is not. And I guess Casty's not with me either, so don't have to worry about fighting anything. I just have to go to the area that we are to meet Nello. Down. Okay. 69E 83, or is it 82? Let's do 83. B. Yay, my memory didn't fail me.
Looks like you really did manage to find me. Why were you hiding here?
Anywhere would have been fine, but I figured a more difficult place would make explanations easier.
I'm not sure what you mean by difficult. There aren't really many places you could hide. You can find just about anything with a little trial and error.
True, but I didn't think you'd unlock that door so quickly.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Guessing a string of 6 random characters is lucky? Ask Sarli to calculate the probability sometime.
What are you implying?
That you finding me was no coincidence. The person manipulating you used information from somewhere else to find me.
What are you talking about? Is this some sort of superstitious BS?
No. The machine that accompanies Ionasaur, Earthis. You and he share points of view. Subconsciously, of course.
What? What the hell are you talking about? That's impossible. I don't know anything about him.
That may be true for you. But you are different.
Oh, hello. I guess she's talking to me.
I don't get it.
You still don't understand. We're talking about a special terminal that can switch between 2 different active channels. One of those channels is you. The other is that machine.
What?
You can't feel it? The sense that you are no longer yourself? Your actions are obviously being influenced by someone other than you.
That's ridiculous. Nobody's controlling me. I do what I want. When I fought the Sharl and looked out for Cass, I did those things out of my own free will.
You've only convinced yourself of that to protect your ego. But once in a while, there are distortions. Those distortions are what cause you to lose your own sense of awareness.
You really think I'm gonna believe that?
It's not a question of what you believe. Your actions are being guided from another world. That is the undeniable truth.
That's not possible.
I'll give you this key.
A key? What for?
There's a place called the Starsinger's Platform, at the top of the Bazeliotron, far above Sharon-Oia. It's home to the Nosurge Tube, which serves as an antenna connecting worlds beyond the 7th dimension.
The Nosurge Tube?
Correct. This key is required to chain with the Nosurge Tube. Once you've done that, release the program called Interdemand, which is linked to you.
I want to see what this means. Interdemand communication technology crossing 7 dimensions to reach another world. In the strict sense, this technology allows the control of a life form in another world unconsciously. While interdemand may require large-scale systems to function, the fact that it can extract limitless resources from another universe makes it quite valuable. Before the advent of this technology, the scientists of this world kidnapped a living human from another universe in order to gain a similar benefit to interdemand. Okay.
If you do that, you will be free. If you want to end this other world's control over your life, go to the Starsinger's platform.
Okay, here's where the irony comes in, because if I'm controlling him, why would I take him up there and free him if I don't want him free? So if he thinks he wants his freedom, he'll only get it if I want his freedom. And that's the irony. But maybe I'm giving it a little bit too much thought. Anyways.
The Nosurge Tube? The Starsinger's platform? Interdemand? I don't understand any of this.
This may be a difficult battle. The being controlling you can hear the conversation we're having now. Do you wish to simply coexist, work together, or rebel? Which will you choose?
Hey, why are you giving me this?
I'm not doing it for you. This is a gift from me to Cass. I consider it repayment and thanks for the kindness she showed me long ago.
What?
You should find a good time to explain to her that you are being controlled from another world. It will likely be rather shocking, so handle the conversation with care. One more thing. I'll lend you a little of my power. I suppose you could call it my gift to you. Quelli, exlik, himi uliiha, casti.
What is this?
I connected my genometrics to you. Feel free to make use of it with Cass.
Hey, Delta, what are you doing here? I asked you to watch Nello and you just disappeared. Sorry, Cass. We were playing hide and go seek. What? You are an idiot, an enormous idiot. Yeah, sorry. What? Why are you suddenly so earnest? Huh? Oh, sorry. Whatever. Sounds like the Prime Minister has something to tell us. He wants everyone to come listen. We should hurry over. So we now have Nello's genometrics. So I'm assuming that Eon will get it as well, but it's weird because I don't think Eon can learn any more spells. And she's already at level 4 genometrics, so yeah. Nope, Prime Minister is not here. Let's go back out. I'm assuming that Eon and Earthas are going to be there as well, because that's where we... yeah.
Oh, looks like everyone's here. Are Nello and the others behaving?
Yes. I feel slightly sorry for them, but for now I've confined them to the back room.
They haven't made any trouble so far.
So what's next?
Perhaps first I should tell you. I've learned that if nothing changes, the ship will only last a few more days.
What?
Where the hell did this come from?
As Ionosol said, the power core has been switched from interdimensional energy to life energy.
What? But that's supposed to be an emergency fallback system.
My investigation suggests Jill activated it manually. I still don't know why.
Well, could you explain some more?
Of course, my apologies. Put simply, this spacecraft, the Sorel, has two energy sources. One is the main power source, the device called the Nosurge Ode that draws energy from outside the 7th dimension. By outside, I mean the universe outside of ours, where Ionosol is originally from. In other words, the world where you exist, Earthus. If that first source fails somehow, the second can be used as a last resort, life energy. For some reason, the ship is currently switched to run on that emergency power source. Turning life into power is fairly simple. You need only put a life form in the Flask Sea.
Then, the people in the Flask Sea right now are powering the Olay?
Correct. But that is not all. They are powering the land of Sharanawire as well. Due to the creation of the Maternal Overseer, however, those souls no longer provide enough power. If we don't do anything, the Olay will become uninhabitable. Sharanawire would disappear completely as well.
Was this all part of Jill's plan? What the hell is she thinking?
I don't know. What I do know is that there is only one way to solve this. Revert the power source.
But that means we need to figure out how she switched it in the first place. Maybe Nello knows something?
I already asked. She claims not to know, although it's possible she is lying.
Isn't there anything else we can do?
The best option would be to access the system managing our link to the other world directly, using a CLN.
Are you talking about the Nosurge tube? The one at the Star Singer's platform?
No, The Nosurge tube is only an antenna. Unfortunately, the main system is located in Sora.
Sora? I've never heard of that. Me either. Is it underground?
It's in space, far above Sharonowaya. You can reach it by taking a small spacecraft from the airport.
But the airport was buried under the land the Sharl created. We'd never be able to find it. Then I'll ask the Sharl. Maybe they know something.
That would be very helpful. Sarli and I will attempt to create a program to switch the energy source back. All right, let's get to work.
Okay.
Hey, hold on a second. How certain are you that this is gonna work?
Unfortunately, the probability of success is rather low.
Then our best chance might be to just ask Jill, right?
She would never tell you.
She might be a monster now, but she's still got a human heart, doesn't she?
Delta?
No, I don't mind. He's only stating the truth. In fact, I'm pleased he said it.
Huh?
He still sees Jill as human. I should have been the first to defend her that way. I will accompany you to speak with her. Not as a scientist, but as a human being.
That would probably help. You know her a lot better than I do, after all.
I'm only doing this out of self-interest. Don't think my presence will improve your chances. But those chances are not good. Our wisest bet would be to have Ionosol and Delta attempt separate tasks.
Fine by me. I'll fix this mess first. Just watch.
Well, we won't lose either, okay? Why are you acting like this is some sort of competition?
We should depart immediately. There isn't much time.
Okay, we'll leave first.
Oh, Eon. Hold on a minute.
What is it?
I'm sorry about before. I thought you were trying to destroy this world, but I was wrong. I'm sorry for doubting you.
Thank you for believing in me, Delta.
Let's fix this.
Right!
Aw, how cute. Let's get to the placenta quickly. I hope Jill will listen to us. I don't know if I want to do Delta's side first. Okay. Well, I've always been doing Eon first, so maybe we'll do Delta first. And we also have Cassidy's Genometrics as well. That we can go inside Nello's mind. Alright, so we'll take a break there, and next time we will probably pursue the Genometrics, I think. And see what Nello has to hide. Alright, thanks for watching, and until then,